Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Now, today we are going to study about the list of questions which I have already seen in last lecture. So, let's start with the lecture of Information Technology for Standard 12th. The chapter name is Advanced JavaScript. As we have already discussed about the list of programs which may come in your exam, and we have already seen one example of that. We have already solved one example or one program from that. That is the display write the event driven JavaScript program to display the sequence of natural numbers. We have already seen this program, right? Now today we are going to see the another program. The second one is write JavaScript event driven program to check whether the accepted number is even or odd. So here what we are supposed to do, we need to accept one number from the user. Okay, and after that, after accepting the number from the user, we need to check whether that accepted number is even or odd. If the accepted number is even, we need to display the alert message. We need to show the alert message to the user that the accepted number is even number. And if that number is odd number, then we need to show that the accepted number is odd number. So here we need to write the JavaScript program, event driven JavaScript program, to check whether the accepted number is even or odd. Okay, so the first step, we will see it stepwise. First step is to create a button using HTML. As in last lecture, I have already explained you how to create a button using HTML, as it is a event driven programming. It is an event driven programming, right? That means it is compulsory to show that it an event. Okay, it is compulsory to create an event. So when you create an event, you require two things. One is event handler and another one is event. So here it is. Let's start with the program. First tag is doc type HTML. Why we require this statement doc type HTML? Because we are working in HTML5, right? As I already explained you that we are working on HTML5. Whatever program we are going to write, it is in HTML5. So it is compulsory tag when we are writing the program in HTML5. Okay, so this doc type HTML is a required, it is a must tag which is compulsory to write before any program. Okay, then HTML and body, it is these are the tags, these are the compulsory tag when we are creating the HTML file. Okay, then after that, after creating a body, we need to display the question. Okay, this is the question. We have displayed one heading by using h1 tag. H1 is what? Highest level of heading. So we need to display highest level of heading by using h1. And then we have written one statement, that is write JavaScript event driven program to check whether the accepted number is odd or even. This is our question, right? We have kept this question in h1 tag, that is the highest level of heading. Now next one is button tag. Why we require a button? To call a function, right? We require a button to call a function. Why? Because we are creating event driven programming. That means you need to write an event. This is an event. On click is equal to odd even. This is an event. Okay, where on click is an event handler and odd event is a function, or you can say it is an action. Okay, this action is called when we click on the button. Got it? So this is the event. This is an event where on click is a event handler and odd event is a function which has been called. Got it? This, please click here to check the entered number is odd or even. This is the label on the button. We need to display something on the button. So this is the label which we display on the screen, and then closing of button tag. So whatever we write between this opening of button and closing of button, it is a label. Okay, it is called as a label which will display that text on the button. Got it? Now next step is what? The second step is to create a function to accept a number and convert it into integer. The second step is to create a function. Now see, to create a function we require a script. Okay, it is a part of script. So to create a function, we require a keyword function. Function is a keyword which specifies that we are creating a user defined function. Okay, it is a keyword which is compulsory when we are declaring a function. This is the function declaration, and here it is the function calling. So if we are calling a function, it should exist somewhere, so we need to create it somewhere. Okay, so now we are creating the function by using function keyword. Function odd even, this is what function name. This name and this name are same. Okay, if they are different, then it will pop up an error message to you. Okay, and then where num is equal to, what is this? Where num, we are creating a variable to accept the number from the user. So whatever we are accepting from the user, we are going to save that number into a variable that called as a num. Okay, this num is a variable name, and this parse int prompt enter any number to check. This is the message on the prompt box, enter any number to check. This is the message on the prompt box, but the prompt box is prompt by using prompt keyword. Okay, that prompt box is pop up by using prompt keyword. And this parse int, the I is in capital letter. Parse int is a method which will convert the accepted number by using prompt method into integer value. As I already explained you, whatever we accept from the prompt box, it is in the form of string. So to convert that string value into integer value, we require a method that is called as parse int. Parse int is a method which is used to convert the string value into integer value. So what we are going to convert into integer, we are accepting a number by using this prompt box, right? So that number which is accepted from the user, we are going to convert that accepted value into integer value, and then we are going to save that accepted and converted value into num. Num is a variable which is used to save the accepted value from the user. Got it? Now next step is to check whether the number is odd or even. But before starting that step, I want you to clear that what is odd number and what is even number. What is even number? A number which is divisible by 2, which is totally divisible by 2 and generate a remainder of 0 is called as an even number. Like 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, these are what? These are divided by 2. These are completely divided by 2. There is no remainder after division of after divided by 2, right? There is no remainder. The remainder is always 0 when we divide these numbers by 2. Okay, so a number which is divisible, which is completely divisible by 2 and generates a remainder of 0 is called as an even number. And what is odd number? An odd number is a number which is not divisible by 2, which generates the remainder of always 1. Okay, for example, 1, 3, when we divide 3 by 2, it will generate a remainder of 1, right? Then 5, 7, 9, 11 and so on. These are the numbers which are not divisible by 2, and these are the numbers, when we divide these numbers with 2, it will always generate a remainder of 1. Okay, so these numbers are called as odd numbers. Clear? What is even number and what is odd number? Even numbers are completely divided by 2 and odd numbers are not divisible by 2. Even numbers generate remainder of 0, odd numbers generate remainder of 1 always. Okay, now let's start with the third step, that is apply the condition to check whether the accepted number is odd or even. We have already accepted the number by using prompt box. We have already converted that number into integer value and saved it in num variable, right? So after that, we need to check that the accepted number which is there in num is odd or even. How to check it? First, we need to accept that number. We have already accepted it. So that number, we need to divide that number by 2 and we need to check whether the remainder is 0 or not. Okay, so if num, what is there in num? Accepted value, right? If num mod 2, mod will return the remainder. Okay, mod will always return the remainder of the division by 2. Okay, so we are going to accept what we are going to do here. Num mod 2 means num, the divide by 2 is equal to, what is the remainder of this will return here. Okay, so we will check that remainder is equal to 0 or not. If the remainder is 0, then 0 is equal to 0. The condition will become right? Then it will show, or it will display document.write entered value or entered number. Whatever number we have accepted, it will show that number is even if the remainder is 0. If the remainder is not 0, then it will avoid printing this statement and it will come into else block and will display entered number is odd. For example, if user has entered number 4, okay, so we will check 4 mod 2 is equal to 0 or not, right? 4 divided by 2 is equal to 0 or not. The remainder of this 4 divided by 2 is equal to 0 or not. Obviously 4 divided by 2 will generate the remainder of 0, right? There is no remainder. Okay, so it will return 0 as a remainder. So 0 is equal to 0. This condition will become right. Okay, if the condition is true, then it will execute this block, that is document.write entered number is even. If the condition is wrong, that means if user has entered 5 for example, so 5 divided by 2, the remainder of this will always return 1, right? 5 divided by 2, the remainder will come 1. So 1 is equal to 0. Is it right? See here, 5 divided by 2, the remainder of that is equal to 1, right? So 1 is equal to 0, the condition will become false. If the condition is false, it will avoid printing this statement of if blocks and it will directly come in else block and will execute this statement document.write entered number is odd. It will print this document.write entered number is odd. Got it? And then we will close the script tag. This is the whole program stepwise. Now we will see the same program in Notepad. Now see, we will see the whole program in Notepad. This is the program. Okay. Now see what we have done. Doc type HTML, HTML body. These are the compulsory tags when we are creating a web page. This is the heading H1. Write JavaScript event driven program to check whether the accepted number is odd or even. Then we have created one button. On this button we are calling an event. Okay, we are calling an event. That means we are taking some action. What action we are taking? We are calling a function here, right? Odd even is a function which has been called when we click on this on click button. In this function, what we have done, we have taken one variable to save the accepted value from the user. How to accept the value from the user? By using prombox. This is what prombox, right? This is a prombox. By using this prombox, we are going to accept the value from the user, and then after that we are going to convert that accepted value into integer value. Then after accepting that number and converting that number into integer, we are going to save that number in num variable. And the last step is to check whether it is odd or even. So to check whether it is odd or even, we require a conditional statement, right? What is the conditional statement we use? Sometimes we use if condition, sometimes we use select case statement. So here we are going to use if condition. Okay, so if the condition, what is the condition? Num mod 2 is equal to 0 or not. Num divided by 2, the remainder of this num divided by 2 is equal to 0 or not. We need to check this. correct? So document.write, if it is true, then it will display document.write entered number. This will display first what? Entered number. It will display this statement on the screen first, and then plus num. What is this plus sign will do? This plus sign is used to concat to value. Concat to value means this plus sign is used to join two values, as it is a constant statement. Entered number, it is a constant statement, and num is the value which is entered by the user. For example, 4 is entered by the user, so 4 divided by 2 is equal to 0 or not. The remainder of this is equal to 0 or not. The condition is true, so it will display entered number, and then it will display the number, that is 4 is even. Okay, and if it is false, if the condition is false, then it will skip this block, if block, and it will execute directly the else block, that is document.write entered number is odd. Got it? Now see the output of this. What is the output? See here students, this is the output, where in first line we have displayed h1 tag, right? The heading, highest level of heading, where we have displayed the question. Today's question is write JavaScript event driven program to check whether the accepted number is even or odd. This is the h1 heading, and after that we have created one button. This is a button. The label on this button is please click here to check the entered number is odd or even. This is the label on the button, right? See here, see this is the button, and this is the label on the button. Please click here to check whether the entered number is odd or even, correct? And after that button is closed. Now when we click on this, what will happen? It will call a function, right? In this function, what we have done, we have created one variable to accept the user's input, right? By using prompt box, we are going to accept the user's input. So here is the prompt box where the message is enter any number to check. Whatever number you are going to enter here, for example 4, if user enters 4 and clicks OK, it will check whether the number is odd or even, and then it will display entered number. Whatever number user is going to enter, it will show that number here, and then is even or odd. Okay, so first it will display what? It will display a message, that is entered number. See here students, it is a message, right? It will display this message first, and then plus num will show the accepted number from the user. So here in this example 4 is accepted from the user, so it will display that 4 number here. Then plus again to join the statement is even. Okay, so there are three things. First one is the constant value, second one is the accepted value, and third one is the constant value again. So it will display entered number, and then accepted value, and then is even. Got it? Now see the next example again. The next example is, for example, 5. Okay, okay. Now see, entered number 5 is odd, right? As 5 is not divisible by 2, it returns the remainder of 1 always. So it is not even number, it is an odd number. Okay, see the next example again. 51. Now see, 51 is odd number. Okay, just like that. The next one is 40 or 400. It will return the remainder of 0. So it is an even number. Got it? I hope you have understood this. All of you have understood this. Now see the program once again. First we need to create a button, right, by using button tag. Then second step is to create the function, as it is an event driven program, so function is must. So function odd even is a function. which we are creating, it is a user defined function where we are going to accept the value from the user, and then the accepted value is converted into integer and then save that value in num variable. Then the third step is to check the condition whether it is odd or even. So to check the condition, we require a conditional statement. We are going to use if conditional statement. If the condition is equal to 0 or not, if it is true, it will execute entered number is even. If it is false, it will execute entered number is odd. Got it? Now today we are going to stop here only. In next lecture we are going to execute the another question, that is to display the series of odd number and to display the series of even number. We are going to see these two programs in next lecture. Okay, so the question will be, write JavaScript event driven programming to check or to display the series of odd numbers between 51 to 100. Okay, and second question will be, write event driven JavaScript program to check or to display the series of even number between 51 to 70. These are two questions which will be solved in next lecture. So today we are going to stop here only. Thank you so much. Students, please do practice on OLE Learn. There are few questions which are there. Please do attempt the chapter wise exam of JavaScript. If there is any doubt, if there is any problem in that, you can note it down, and whenever we will meet in the college, you just discuss that question or that doubt when we will meet in the college. Okay, please note down all the doubts, and please do solve all the questions, chapter wise questions in OLE Learn. There are chapter wise questions also, and there are few questions which are full exam, okay, which are from the whole syllabus. So please do solve those questions, and if there is any doubt, please note it down. Do practice. Okay, thank you.